'Cause I'm a wheel-born baby. Always burn down the road. Yeah, I'm a wheel-born baby. Always burning down the road. I'm a wheel-born baby. This life never gets old. Come on, wheel burners. Yeah, burn with me. Come on, wheel burners. Yeah, burn with me. Oh, take a ride now on Wheelburner Express. Yeah, Wheelburner Express, baby.
Yeah, you were first. I'll give it to you. You were first in. It's that important to you. You had to go in first at the beginning and then come back and say, hey, you were first. So, yeah, not bad, eh? Good job, boy. Good job. What's going on, guys? Just stretching out. I just got attacked by a piece of pussy. Dar's, or actually, it was my cat. My cat, Diesel, decided he was going to go climb up the back of this chair, climb on my shoulder, and then like literally like chalkboard his way down my back. And Dar's standing right here going, oh yeah, like she's just watching him fucking do it. And I'm screaming, right? The windows are open. I'm screaming. I bet you the neighbors, somebody called 911. Guarantee you somebody called fucking 911. Happy Friday, all you swinging dicks. What's going on there, Chicken Hawk? Chicken Hawk's in the house. Chicken Hawk. I'm going to let a few more guys and people. You ladies aren't guys and gals. You guys are you ladies are people. I'm going to let some more people get in. I'm going to quickly just throw off, but then I got a bit of an agenda going here because we did go truck shopping today. I threw up a short earlier this morning that we were going, and we did. We hit 3 different dealerships. Kenworth, International, and Volvo. Sat down and pretty much specced out the truck. If I was going to buy that Kenworth T680, this is what I want. This is blah, 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 and we'll go through it. And this is what the final cost came to, and I'm going to give it to you in American dollars and Canadian dollars. And I did it with all 3 of them. So I specced out an VNL 860 Volvo. I specced out an International LT. All of these are 2024s. And of course, I specced out the T680, right? The Kenworth. So, but let's get some more folks in here, and we'll let the numbers add up a bit, and then we're gonna talk about this because it's quite literally ridiculous. It is, unless you're in a position, say like Chicken Hawk is, or some other people are. For guys that are single, like a single owner operator, a single unit owner operator, the numbers are now, the costs of these pieces of equipment now are getting so far out of reach that the market just is not keeping up. Okay. The money you're going to make is not going to equate to be able to spend those kinds of dollars. And I'm gonna show you, because I walked out of all three of these going, holy, like I knew the prices were a little crazy, like they were getting a little high. Not a little crazy. Let's face it. I knew they were getting stupid, but I didn't realize that even after, like, the markets are starting, the truck market, the prices are starting to come down a little bit, or they're starting to creep down steadily. No, like I can't justify. I know you guys have heard me say this, but I can't justify spending that kind of money. And I don't want to go buy a 2-year-old unit, or a one, or even, maybe I might take a chance, say if I had a 2023 or something along those lines, that was gently used and they had on the lot or something. But I cannot realistically justify some of these prices. So anyway, you know what? Before Chicken Hawk gets things out of control here, so excuse me. IH was the first in here. Thanks for being here, my friend. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Jersey Trucker. Arthur's in the house. Jersey Trucker's in the house. Will you start already? Yeah, I know. You know what? At least it's not a Sterling intro. It's not a 7-minute intro, right? So that's not bad. Sorry, hold on. There we go. So yeah, it's not a 7-minute, but it's a long intro. And the guy that wrote it and sang it is right here, Freightliner Coronado with the big broker package. That's what Mike liked. Mikey had a Cascadia, a Coronado. God, those things are comfortable. Those Coronados are comfortable. But let me see, we're jumping here. So Dar's floating around as usual, doing her business. Jersey saying hi. Hello, peeps. Victor, what's shaking? The Freightliner shaking, dude. It's shaking all over the place. Place on the freeways walking through. Hey, what's up, man? Well, you know what? We went truck shopping, and I'll be honest with you, Freeway, I'm disgusted. It is absolutely disheartening. And that's on top of that. Even after I finished all of this, I was talking with Chicken Hawk, because, he buys T680s down in the States. And he had just hooked up he's got one, and he had just hooked up another friend of his with a brand new one, and what they're having to do to go out of state to get them and everything. But the price difference, okay? The price difference on what they pay for it, what you guys pay for a truck down there, as compared to what I would pay for the same truck up here, it is fucking ridiculously asinine. So yeah, IH was first. Yeah, let's give it to him. He was first. What the hell? Dar saying hi to Big Mike. Oh, the big M shows blowing kisses over at Dar. Jeez, already. Happy Friday, all you swinging dicks. Yeah, guard dogs in the house. Up, everyone. What's going on there, my big boy? How the hell are you? He's too hyper for me to trim his nails right now. So even though he needs it to be, oh yeah, does he ever? Damn, did that hurt? Dar, Brian, and chat. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Is that right now? Is that going on right now? You know what? You'll have to pardon me and excuse me. If it is, I wouldn't have a clue. Not a clue. Hey, Chicken Hot, Guard Dog, Jersey, Havana, and everyone else. There we go. I think she got everybody. I think she got them all. Did he say quickly throw up? That's what I did today when I saw the price of two of these trucks. I did. I threw up. I threw up in my mouth. Student Farmer, how the hell are you? There's one. Have we seen Student Farmer before? That's a new name. Hold on, let's go take a look here. Let's go see. Oh, I don't think we haven't seen you around. Or either you've been here and you're gone, or you're somebody else. I don't know. We are going to find out though. Yo. Yeah. Yo 4773. What's going on? How the hell are you, my friend? Big M. Swinging that D all over the place. Number one driver out of Brockville, baby. Look at this, eh? Look at this, telling I couldn't get him to, he worked for me all those years. I couldn't get him to work that hard. You put him in a fucking tank, you put him in a Kenworth T880 and you get him pulling a tanker. He's the highest earning and highest mileage driver in the entire bloody company. Jesus. You guys might believe this, but I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here having some cocktails. I'd have never guessed that, Chicken Hawk. That's not something I would think that you would be doing at any given time, sitting around having a couple of cocktails. Go with the T680. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. No way. You know what? The T680 is gorgeous. You know, I know. No, absolutely not. It's not worth it. Wheel burner, order 2 trucks. I'll get one and you can keep both the payments. Thanks. You know what? Jersey, that's a damn good idea. Hold on. Let me just, where's my phone? I'm gonna call the guy right now. Okay. We'll hook that right up, man. What color would you like? What color? Give me the color. What color do you want? Chicken Hawk, no cocktails? No way. No IH, eh? You're just as surprised as I am, eh? Chicken Hawk drinking, sitting around drinking on a Friday night? Nah, not him. Not him. At these prices, there won't be anything happening. No, I'm seriously telling you, right? You are right about that, Brian. I don't know how the spot market owner-operators can justify it. You can't. You absolutely cannot. It is just not. It's not feasible right now. It is not. I thought that even with selling the Freightliner and having a fucking hefty down payment, like I'm not talking like a 20, 40, 50, 60,000. I mean, like I'm having a hefty down payment. It's still not feasible for me to do it. Right. And when I tell you some of the numbers here, and then I'm going to tell you, and you guys can all break out your super calculators. Okay. And you guys can figure out, because with the down payment, what your monthly payment with interest and all that kind of. Now let's not get carried away. I didn't break it down that far. Okay. I just didn't. Okay. But you guys can do that yourselves. I'm sure all of you know how to do that, don't you? All of you. Guard Dog, I got lucky timing by before things went high. You know what, Guard Dog, you got lucky. I'm in one of those positions where I still have a high value truck. My truck's only a 2020, right? And it's still got, warranty on it and extended warranty and blah, 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 blah. My truck is valued at X amount right now. But the problem I've got is as the new truck prices are slowly creeping down, so is the value of my truck. So I have to find that center as to when to sell my truck while it's still got enough value while these trucks prices are coming down so I can apply, all of my equity into the new truck. And that is the fine line I'm walking right now. But the line right now is so blurred, it's ridiculous. Sorry. Did Karen walk in? Karen's in the house here. Sorry, Karen. I apologize. I miss you, honey. Hi, Dar and Brian in chat. My apologies, Karen. I don't like to miss Karen. She's one of our girls. She's one of my girls. I'm going to start making 20. Well, Sage, your intros are already a little luxurious and a little long. I think I've well, let's put it this way. I've covered over 5 or 6 miles on one of your intros. So that's got to be at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, you're known for your intros. Thank God it's worth it when I finally get to watching what you're doing or saying. But Jesus age, son, you're not buying subscribers now, are you, sir? No, absolutely not. I'm actually my subscribers. I wouldn't mind dumping a few. You're never going to hear a YouTuber say that, but I am. There's probably about 1,500 subscribers on my list that I would like to just dump off because they're not active. They're not active. Like I went from a 1,500 subscribers channel to an over 8,000 subscriber channel in just over 2 weeks because of the convoy and because of the Asian Mai. He blew my channel up with one interview. I've told you guys this. You guys have seen it. You can go back on Asian Mai. You can go back and see it. And in a couple of weeks, I went from 1,500 to over 8,000. But then Everybody was with me. You guys, even all you guys were all with me while we were doing the convoy, while Dar and I were at the convoy. We had the truck down there. We were on Wellington, blah, blah, blah. But then once that died off and all the political or most of the political aspect of what I was talking about on the channel kind of died off and the footage from the convoy died off, all of those people pretty much just basically turned their notifications off. Now, so there's still subscribers to my channel, but they're not doing me any good. You know, it looks great. You go, oh, Wheel Burner Express. Oh, look at that. He's got 7,800 subscribers. I might have 7,800 subscribers. I might have a couple thousand that are like active. The rest of them are, they're just sleeping. So, I bet your trade-in, Brian, is worth a hill of beans to them, right? No, actually, my trade-in is valued. They want it. Freightliner especially wants it, right? Freightliner especially wants it. They've got guys lined up for that truck. The Freightliner dealerships up here. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. Kenworth, they would take it. Now they didn't tell we didn't go to the point where, okay, what are you going to give me for my truck? I didn't go that far. They asked me what I had. They asked me, would I be trading it in here? And I went, no, you know, I can sell my truck privately for what for much more than you're ever going to give me. So, and that just kind of, they just do the, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Right. Yeah. So Bull of the Woods, TJ's in the house. What's going on? There you go, Bull. Sorry, but it's, you know what? It's one of those hats that's comfy both ways, bro. Doesn't matter which way you wear it. She's a comfy hat. Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Yeah, I was saying hi to Bull. Big M saying hi to TJ. Sup, old timer? The real Mr. Johnson. Where's that handle? The real Mr. Johnson. What the hell? Not too bad. Let's see who that is. Dudes. Some just watch. Yeah, I know. Some people just watch, but it's one of those situations that I'd like to build a channel a little bit more from scratch. I'd like to do it my way. But that was the long answer to Red Hawk's short question is, hey, do I buy subs? Absolutely not. Never had to. Money. You guys all know the last part to that. Come on. Let's hear it. I heard 2 or 3 of yous. I didn't hear all of yous. DD15, I missed it. So what's the deal? KW860, Cascadia, forget the Volvo, not international. Look at you. I'm going to hear about this. Now, guys, I did not get to Freightliner or Peterbilt tomorrow. Okay. I just didn't have time today. But okay, I'm going to just do a couple more quick shout outs. So just so I know you guys are here. And then I'll give you the numbers that I hit. The new 680 loaded, 500 Cummins, VIT interior, dash, nav, fridge, 212 US. I was gonna share that with them today. That's where it is in the States, right? Now, Chicken Hawk, that's 212,000 US. Is that out the door? Like there's no more additional taxes, freight, PD, no Mickey Mouse bullshit, right? That's 212 is what you got your friend that for? Even if it is, I hope it is, because when I tell you the number that I got, you're going to choke on whatever you're drinking right now. I promise you, you are going to choke on it. Price ain't that bad now. It used to be worse. Remember, I'm in Canada where we have a government that's robbing us. You cannot ask Ronan to buy you one. Don't swear. Good. Yeah, I thought about doing. Hey, Ronan. Hey, Rick. Because he's investing in Teslas now, right? He's investing in Teslas. So I thought about it for a second. I'll give Ronan a call, see if he wants to buy me a truck. I'm relaxing in Florida for a couple of days and then heading back out till July. John, just relax, my man. You've earned it. Hit those like buttons, people. Yeah, guys, hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It does help me out. New T680, super sexy. Hey, Chicken Hawk, nobody's arguing with you and nobody's debating it with you. They are super sexy, but it's not going to happen. Unless something happens tomorrow and you roll over and somehow or another you buy another new one for yourself. I would buy your 1 year one because your truck's almost a year old. I would buy your, or 9 or 10 months or whatever it is. I would buy yours, but I'm not picking one up from a dealership. Absolutely not. He is drinking non-alcohol. Logic Neo, I am drinking non-alcohol. Bro, I have been drinking non-alcohol since 1993. 1993, I've not had a drop of alcohol. And nothing stronger than an aspirin. No drugs, no alcohol. Look at me. Seriously, man, do you fuckers seriously think I need alcohol or drugs? Can you imagine me wound up on coke? You break out a fucking, a gram of coke on the fucking coffee table and wind me up and point me in the direction. Dude, could you guys imagine that? You don't, I promise you, you don't want to imagine it. I guarantee you. The very first, my mother, when my mother first met Darlene, the women do the introductions like, Mom, this is Darlene. Darlene, I'd like to meet my mom. And they shook hands and then did the niceties. 5 minutes. 5 minutes from my mother meeting Darlene, she grabs Dar. Well, I guess I was doing something with one of the kids, one of my older girls, and she grabs Dar and she pulls her aside and says, if you ever see that man have a drink or a drug, leave. You are not going to save him. Don't try to save him. Don't stick around thinking he's going to change. Take what you can get within arm's reach and leave and don't come back. That's what my mother said to Dar when they met. What does that tell you? Right? What does that tell you? Hold on. Let me take my pants off so I can count to 21. Yeah, you're going to need to. Neil, what it is? IH guy saying hi to Neil. Oh, fuck, Neil's in the house, man. Sorry, Neil. Logic Neil's walking around. Woot, IH. Look at that, eh? Arctic 3 Gunner. Eric, is that Eric? Eric 3 Gunner? Hey, Wheel Burner. What's going on, my man? Cordova, Juan, how the hell are you, my friend? Long time no talk. Had a chat with Juan on the phone the other day. It's nice to talk to people. It really is. It's nice to talk to people on the phone. No family, wife, or kids. Kitty craze with Dar, so that makes it easy. All right, so it looks like most everybody's here that's going to get here. Let's see, we miss anybody? The real Mr. Johnson, Will. Oh, shit. Sorry. Look at Steve Cron is done with his old International, no emission, 60 series, getting over 10 miles to gallon. Dude, that is a well-spent investment. That really is if you're doing that. Just create a Wheel Burner Foundation. I heard some people get funded the way and free vacations to boot. Dude, let me tell you. My channel blew after Logic Neo share. It didn't blow up. It just blew chunks, right? Right, Juan? Well, as long as the channel was blowing and not you, dude, it's all good. Dude, just some watch. I hear you, man. All right, so look at, Barry's in the house. Thanks for popping in, Barry. Happy Cinco de Mayo. You guys keep saying that. I don't have a clue. I'm sorry. I'm just ignorant in that way. I don't know what Cinco de Cinco de Mayo. Fuck him. See, brain is moving faster than mouth. Mouth cannot keep up. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Say that three more times. I bought my subs. It cost pennies. I bought my subs. It cost pennies. Oh, dude. You know what? I'm not spending money on a hobby. Right. I spent a little bit of money on this to get it started. Right. Okay. Microphone, camera, blah, 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 shit like that. But most of that came from anything that I got back from YouTube, any YouTube's, like super chat money or anything like that. I really haven't had to spend a whole lot, and I'm not going to. Right. Like I said, this is a hobby, dude. Right. I'm not out here trying to make a living doing YouTube. I got a job. I really do. I sounded off in my girl voice. Money. That's right, you did. Damn right you did. So trendy right now, Cordova. Yeah, you got it, eh? You were the reason to watch the other channel. Glad you started your own one. Oh, thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. I left, obviously, I left that other channel because as some people have stated they weren't crazy about, but some people didn't mind it, that it was very scripted and it was very, I almost felt like I was selling shit to you. Like I was trying to sell something to you. No, I don't mean like I was selling you leases or I was selling you a job. It's just, but every video the ideas that they came up with, it was almost like I was trying to sell something and it was a sales pitch. And even though I wasn't scripted and I could say what I wanted, it all still had to fit within a certain parameter. And I wasn't that crazy about it. So I kind of left and it was on good terms. So, but I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you. Jerome Jones, International Man of Mystery. Good evening, everybody. He's walking around. Okay. So trucking with T-Bone. Okay. Every time I go, okay, let's go. We're going to get to the truck prices here. I see a new name here. So why don't you guys all just shut up for a minute? Donnie Luke's walking around. All right, Donnie Luke. They're robbing us in the U.S. too, bro. It's one thing to be robbed, but we're getting robbed and raped. And that's something that Wizard knows about. There's a steal from our walls. The Grand Wizard is the rape wizard. That guy's, he knows all about that. Robbing and raping. I don't mean it. That sounded so bad. You guys don't trust me. That's not what it sounds like. Fuck. Sorry, Wiz. Hell yeah. Let's do a line of coke off a stripper's ass. Dude, let's do 2 on 2 strippers' ass. And then you do 1 off one stripper's ass, you do 1 off the other stripper's ass, then you do the 3rd one up between your wife's tits, dude. So you stripper, wife, stripper, wife. Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about here, right? You've all done it. Everybody's fucking done this. You all know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't lived. You really haven't. Stripper's ass, up. I'm getting disappointed in you guys. I truly am. You know what? 528 in Alberta. Well, I can't help that, dude. It's not my fault your province is slow. Hey, Dara, you steal a keychain? Actually, yeah, she did, I think. Yeah, she did. Oh, yeah, thanks. Hi, Chaos. Yeah, I like how you guys come in and say hi to Dar first and then say hi to me. There's the girl. There's Chicken Hawks girl. There she goes. You keeping him in line? If he's drinking, I'd imagine Special K, you're drinking too, so... Yeah, pronounced like Eric. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. So yeah, I didn't insult you too bad. Jeff Rowe, the trucker Jason's in here. Oser's in here. Okay, you guys. Grand Wizard, Sage Outcast, show the number. Sage, I'm trying. All right. Now, what I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you the truck, the model number, or the model, and I'm going to give you the engine, all this, the tranny, all the shit, and then I'm going to give you some of the specs, and then I'm going to give you the Canadian price, then the American price. Okay. So the first one is the 2024 VNL 860, the Volvo. Sorry, I've got to look down, guys. Sorry. It comes. You can get it with the X15 efficiency or performance. I spec'd it with the D13. Okay. D13, 12-speed auto with overdrive. Okay. Like I said, you can get the optional X15 if you want, but it's got 264 rear ends in it. It has the Thermo King APU on it. This is what I ordered on it. Now, I did not order the Globetrotter package, like the top of the line package. So the price I've got on this truck, there is still one package above it. This is the one just below that, okay? I mean, this one here gives you a rub. It just doesn't give you the tug. So this comes with a 6-year warranty. Okay, now if you remember, you guys were listening to Shannon Thomas on her LT. It has a 6-year, come with a 6-year warranty, and she was saying that hers International is the only company, or was it Jeffrey Like? They were saying that this is the only company that does it. No, Volvo does it too. Now I don't know if this is Canada specific. You'd have to check for the States. 6-year warranty, 800,000 miles. Okay, 800,000 miles. That's not kilometers. 1.4 million kilometers. Okay. If I ordered it right now, if I'd have laid down the down payment right now, it's 8 months to get it. If I ordered it now, I'd get it in January. Okay. Now, part of that warranty, that 6-year warranty, now you're paying for that. That's all built into the price. This is a $21,000 option. Parts, because you've got the regular warranty, and then if you opt for the 6-year warranty, it throws that one away and it overrides everything. It also did the 6-year warranty includes at certain points in your engine life, you have to take the engine or the motor back into Volvo or whatever. It's got to go in for its it's got to go in for a top set. Yet certain mileage factors, you got to take it in. You got to get your DPF filter cleaned, right? All of those, there's a whole schedule, a maintenance schedule of those kind of things that have to be done. That is included in this price, so you're not out of pocket for these. Okay, so your top, when you take your top set in to get your top set done, when they tell you, okay, let's just say it had to be done 250,000 miles, you take it in at 250,000 miles, that's covered. They do it, you're out the door. Same with your DPF. I think the DPF DPF filter, I think is 300,000. That's covered. And any of the other things, if you go into a Volvo or any of the dealerships, usually if you're on the service counter, you look on the wall, it'll give you all of the regular interval scheduled maintenance things and at what mileage or how many years this is supposed to be done or this is supposed to be done. In this case here, all of those are covered by this. It's a $21,000 option, but let's just say, let's just say Freightliner had that. You blow your one box, that's it's 18,700 Canadian. I don't know what it is in the States. So that is a warranty that would, in my humble opinion, would be well worth it. Okay. If you break that down, that $21,000 down, and you break that down over the 8 years, okay, it comes out to it came out to 5.2 cents a mile. 5.2 cents. I did it with the salesman in the office, because I was sitting there shaking my head, and I had, of course, had my calculator, and he went, no, here, watch, we'll do this. I'll show you, blah, 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 blah. So price out the door. This is all taxes out the door, off the lot. Then again, Thermo King APU, $294,000 Canadian, $294. Today's exchange rate, okay, is a $1 American is worth exactly $1.25 Canadian. So if you do it in reverse, it's worth a Canadian dollar is worth 75 cents. So American, it's $290,000 Canadian. It's $256,000 US, and that'll get me out the door with that. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the cheapest one of the three. And I know you're rolling your fucking eyes going, what? A Volvo came in cheaper than an International. 2024 International LT. I spec'd this one out. Okay, first of all, if I ordered it now, I would get it in August of 2024. So that's 15 months. If I ordered it today. We ordered this one. The X15 efficiency, 12-speed auto, 308 rear ends. Again, this comes with the 6-year. This comes with a 6-year warranty. Battery pack APU. This one here on the 6-year warranty is like Shannon's. This thing covers everything, I think everything but light bulbs and tires. It's a phenomenal warranty, but I don't think it covers all of your scheduled maintenance. There was none of that. Okay. This is, oh yeah, sorry. And the Volvo was coming out the gate on Michelin's, right? The brand new highway XDN to, what is it? The XDN D2s, highway tires. So in the LT, same thing coming out. Now I'm not going to bore you with like, okay, it came out. This one had the battery pack APU. This one, you can get the Thermo King. But if you order it from international, it's $19,000 from international for them to buy, spec it and have it. Or if I get it and then I take it to Thermo King, it's $24,000 Canadian. Again, these are Canadian prices. So, but if you go with the battery pack APU, like for example, like the one I have on my Freightliner, it's $13,000. Like ridiculous prices, eh? And to be honest with you, I almost, if I would have had more time and would have been thinking about it ahead of time, I would have got the price without the APUs, and then I should have called down to Green APU and found out what a cost is for me to bring a truck down there and get them, sort of like Nevada did with his. Get this, okay, the 2024 LT with the warranty, all the stuff, $305 Canadian. $305,000, $305,116 and some odd cents. 269,900 American, US. Now I happen to know, now I'm not going to say, but I happen to know what they paid for that international. So what Shannon paid for that binder, or what they paid for that binder. It wasn't no 269,000 goddamn dollars. I can assure you of that. 269,900. Chicken Hawk. Your Kenworth was what? $47,000 cheaper in the States than this goddamn binder is. That's asinine, man. That's asinine. How does somebody, like even if they turned around and gave me $125,000 for my truck, and I'm going to apply $125,000 to 305, because it's Canadian, $305,000 and finance it, you're still walking around with a 5-year note and almost a $3,000 payment. If any of you right now are going, yeah, so you're crazy. Are you out of your freaking minds? Absolutely not. I got a 3-year note on that Freightliner at $2,000 a month. Fine. It's good. At $2,000 a month, I can weather just about any up, down, whatever, sit down for a couple of months, don't work, whatever. But you ready for the last one? So the Volvo came in at $290 Canadian, $256 American. The LT came in at $305 or $269. That hurts me. $269, 6, so 10. So the LT actually came in $14,000 more expensive than the Volvo. Okay, the last one, the T680. This is breathtaking. It really is. Honest to God. The 2024 T680 X15 efficiency series, 12-speed auto with overdrive, 264 rear ends. Now, this is me speccing it. This is what I want on that truck. 264 rears. Standard warranty with the extended. Okay, so there's no 6-year, nothing like that. You can get the standard manufacturer's warranty, plus you can get what they've got. Kenworth has something that's called a frame warranty. A lot of people don't know about it. And that frame warranty, what it is, it covers all of your wiring and all of your lines that run all up and down through the inside of your frame. A lot of people don't know about that warranty, but Kenworth offers it. They don't want you to know about it, but they do have it. So with the 3 warranties, right? The regular, your extended, plus your frame warranty, 12-speed auto with overdrive, Thermo King diesel APU. This is the VIT package, so this is the same as you've got, Chicken Hawk, right? I am out the door, and of course I get to choose my color, right? On all of these, I get to choose my color. So we really put it in. I wanted either slut pink or hooker red, whichever one they've got. But sorry. Canadian, out the door, off the lot, $315,000 even. $315,000. Okay. US price, $278,700. $278,700 US. Again, Chicken Hawk just bought one for $212. $212 and $278. Right? That's what, a $74,000 a $54,000 difference. $54,000. In some people's lives, in some people's cases, that's their down payment. So in other words, you're going to put a $54,000 down payment on, it's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to do anything for you. You're going to still end up with, on that one there. And I don't know in the US, okay, but I know in Canada now, they used to finance for only 5 years, right? You'd only get a 5-year term. Now they've opened it up to 6 years, right? So now you can get a 6-year term on your truck. But even on a 6-year term at $315,000, even if you put $100,000 down, right? If I put $100,000 down on on 315 and you're financing 215, even at my interest rate, which is only 5.25, which is really good, right? Really good. My interest rate is 5.25 on my trucks. I'm still financing $215,000 at 5.25, even over 6 years. I'm still over $3,000 a month. Now, I didn't crunch that. Okay. I'm just doing really quick math in my head here. Guys, in today's market and what's going on over what they're forecasting over the next 12 to 16 months, that's not sustainable. That's not sustainable. Unless you are 100% relying upon direct customers and direct freight, and you are not touching the spot market, the SPOC market. Yeah, we don't touch the SPOC market. As long as if you're not touching the spot market and you are doing direct customers and you are billing them, and the money is going directly from them to you, and there's nobody in the middle, you might have a swinging dick chance at that. Otherwise, right now, no, nobody in my position as a small time single unit operator can pull that kind of shit off. Like I said, even if I had I'm gonna put $100,000 down on the new truck. Oh, now, screw that. Now, I am going to check out Freightliner still. I think personally, I might get the best working deal out of Freightliner. I have a couple of other options as well. I can let the company that I'm with, they buy Freightliners, Pete's, Kenworths, and Internationals. Like their fleet trucks are a combination of all of those. Whoever has the cheapest price on trucks when the ownership decides to buy a truck, that's where they buy them. So they've got fleet discount pricing. The owner of the company has agreed that if I want a truck, he'll buy it at his price. And of course, I would just buy it off of him. He's not financing me or anything like that. I've got my own finance deal, my own finance girl. I would just get my finance girl to talk to him. Money goes that way. Bride takes the truck and goes to work. So I'm gonna obviously walk down now. I've got a whole bunch of other roads to walk down here, but this is just what I found going to 3 dealerships today. And this is crazy. When you think about today's market, if any of you out there right now are running the spot market, or you're out there with your own numbers, or you're working on, you're working for a company that's dispatching you and you're paid percentage, you're feeling it right now. You're feeling that goddamn crunch right now. Imagine trying to do that with a $3,000+ a month truck payment. Yeah, Yeah, the new Volvo, the 2024 Volvo, they're guaranteeing you. They guarantee you out of the box better than 9.2 miles per gallon. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. But 9.2 miles per gallon doesn't warrant a $3,500 a month truck payment. Sorry. Same with the LT. The LT, the guy, they're saying, yeah, even with the Cummins, with the efficiency, if it's set up the way I wanted it set up, that's a 9 mile per gallon truck. And the T680, run it like that, that's a 9+ mile per gallon truck. But it's not, it doesn't justify a 3,500 or 3,600 or 3,000. Anything north of 3,000 to me is freaking ludicrous. Ludicrous. The biggest truck payment I've ever had in my entire life was $2,700. And I hated making every payment to that. $2,700 I thought was, and I know guys, and there's probably some of you guys are running around out there with payments bigger than that. You're over $3,000. I refuse to do it. I absolutely will not do it. The truck I've got right now, I've still got warranty. The warranty's good. I should be able to run probably till September, October with the warranty that I've got. And then I'm going to readjust and make a couple of other decisions, maybe have to pivot and look at another option as well, which we're not going to talk about now. But I'm right the way it looks right now. Like I said, I'm going to look at Freightliner tomorrow. I'm going to go talk to Peterbilt, but let's be realistic, right? You're not getting a Pete 589 or a 586 or whatever that is. You're not getting one of those for under $300,000. Yeah, it's just not happening. You're not getting one for under $300,000. So I think I was going that my best option was going to either be the International LT or the Freightliner. As it turns out, I can get an 860. That's the big Volvo. I can get an 860 cheaper than I get an LT. I didn't see that. That blindsided me. I didn't see that coming. Honest to God, I truly thought that. What? Wait. Hold on a second. There you go. There you go. Oop. He's getting a little old. He needs a little help getting up and down, much like the owner. So that is where I sit. Now, like I said, I am going to definitely go check out the Freightliner dealership. I'm going to sit and talk to them. I know what my budget is. I know what I'm willing to spend. I know where where I want my payments to be, and I'm not willing to compromise on those. Right? I'm just not willing to compromise. Too many guys in this business, they're going to go, they get in there and they start talking and they're shucking, they're jiving, and they got the sales guy and the sales guys, and you're going, oh, I want my payment to be around 23. But then he starts talking. He's going, well, it's got this real pretty thing that does this, and it's got a real pretty thing. Well, that's only an extra $200. And you go, oh, all right, let's throw that in. Yeah. And then he keeps talking and you talk back and you go, next thing you know, all the extras, you want your payment around 2,200, 2,300. Next thing you know, you're up at 27, 28, $2,900, and everybody's going, and he's got the numbers, and you're sitting there going, well, this is higher than I wanted, but all right, I'll take it. And now you've just compromised yourself and put yourself in a bad position. Why would you do that? I don't do that, and neither should you. Stick to your numbers. If you've got a number and you know what your budget is and you know what your operational costs are, and okay, let's say you don't know what the market's gonna do. You know what it's currently doing at the time right now, but you don't know what it's going to be doing. But if you have an idea, That's what you should be basing your decisions on when you're buying your trucks and doing this, not on your heart. You don't make a, you going? You don't buy trucks based on, I feel sentimental. I've never bought or sold a truck on sentimental value. It's a piece of machinery and it's a tool. You've all heard me say it. Anybody in here that's been doing business and been in the trucking business a long time, you guys all will say the same thing. It's a tool. I don't need the most expensive hammer while I'm at work. I don't need the fanciest hammer. I want bang for buck that's going to do what I want it to do when I need it to do it, and it's going to do it efficiently and make me money. Period. It doesn't have to have frills. Nothing. And that's just the way I look at it. And this time and day and age, that's how you should be looking at this. Truly. If you're looking at it any other way, put your ego aside, put your pride aside. You don't need to drive into and this is literally, you don't need to drive into the truck stop and have the biggest dick unless you're chicken hawk. Then you do. So there you go. There's 3 trucks, 1, 2, 3, an LT, a Volvo, and a 680. I was be honest with you, I was disappointed. I am disappointed in the LT. I thought I was going to be getting it. Oh, sorry. What was I thought I had it because, yeah, if you order the LT now, I get it in 15 months. If I ordered the Volvo now, I would get it in 8 months. I'd get it in January. So it was actually the fastest one as well, because if I ordered the Kenworth, I'd get it in March, and that would have been 10 months. So I can order the Volvo as the cheapest of the 3, and I can get it the fastest. I can get it in 8 months. The Kenworth I can get in March, so that's 10 months. Not bad. Well, at least we're under the year mark, right? We're under the year. When you're under a year, then you got a little more to work with, right? It's when they were ordering trucks and they were 18 months away, 19 months away. That's crazy. That is crazy. Not as crazy as all of these comments. Like, there's no way in hell I'm going to go back and I'm going to read all of these. So I'm going to go. I'm going to do the boink and pick one. All right. So you guys, looks like Freight Shaker XL is going to be the winner. Both seats swivel. You can sit your table and eat like an adult chair. Back to support you. Oh, must be talking about the T680. What the fuck? Oh God, sorry here. What the fuck is a kilometer? It's 1.6 miles. I don't know what a kilometer is. Chicken hawk, I don't have a clue. Honest to God, my friend. If somebody said to me, get in your truck and start a long stretch of road, right? And start here. I want you to get in your truck right now and drive 1 mile. I could probably drive that 1 mile and probably nail it within a couple of yards, right? You ask me to go drive a kilometer, I'd be 4 counties over. Couldn't tell you. I know it's 1.6 miles, but it doesn't equate when you're driving, right? When you're driving. So I don't know. Both, yeah, you got to be talking about the T680. I'm so enamored with that truck and I love it. Yeah, Wizard, that is a crazy warranty. They are putting some really cool warranties on. Joel, yeah, funny. You know what, Will? I was talking with the Volvo dealership about Joel Morrow with the new Volvo pulling 40,000 pounds in the box from North Carolina and getting over 10 miles. He's out. But if you look at and this is not a bash on Joel Morrow. Okay. I like what Joel does. Okay. And I was for years an avid follower. When I had my Volvo, I was an avid follower of Joel. Okay. But the things that Joel does, and this was actually even said, I think, on Kevin Rutherford, because he was on there. The things that Joel does and what he's promoting and he's showing you is not attainable for guys like me. Remember, Joel has very, very deep pockets. And if he's not deep pocketing in himself, he's actually getting this, whatever he's running is being given to him by Volvo. It's not costing Joel a whole lot of money to do everything that he's doing. Yes, he's bringing and showing you a lot of Volvo's new technologies. And for the most part, I'll even give him credit. He shows the brake when it doesn't work, but there's more going on. There's more to Joel Morrow and everything there going on behind the scenes that people don't know. And again, that wasn't certainly was not a slight to Joel. He's sold a lot of Volvos for Volvo. I tell you that. And then when that compound turbo came out, and especially when they, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago when they opted and they were, Joel was pushing the 264 rear ends with the 12-speed auto overdrive and the 455 horse and the 1720 torque. Like, I've still got it memorized. That's what he was pushing 3 years ago with the new compound turbo engines. And so I don't get me wrong. I like what he does, and I can appreciate what he does, but I can't afford to go and do what he does. Right? When he's going, oh, you should have a truck that's doing this, and it'll do this, and it'll do this, and you get, but I can't afford that. Right? Maybe a fleet owner could, maybe if he had 50 trucks, he might be able to put 5 or 6 of these trucks in his fleet. But I can't, sir. I certainly can't afford it. That's a Canadian warranty, Brian. We have international HV trucks 6 year. Is it? Okay. I wasn't sure, man. I wasn't sure. I guess run it, save your money, and rebuild it, and a little custom work. I don't need to do the custom work. I like it the way it is. I'm not crazy about the blue color because it's just hot. But Tolga, yeah, I know. I just like busting Canadian balls. It's a good thing you don't get paid for it, man. Back when I pulled tanker, I drove a 2009 Volvo with a D13 and an I-shift, and that thing pulled a hill like nobody's business. Donnie, they are impressive. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion, but I'll argue all day long with anybody else. Not the D13, sorry, the I-shift transmission is still the best in the business. It is still, they pretty much invented it. They nailed it. They've figured it out right down to a fine T. That I-shift is phenomenal. It is wonderful to drive. And if your truck is mated properly with your transmission, dude, driving it is a chore. You literally can just jump in the back and make a sandwich all day long. Those I-shifts are fantastic. But I imagine, Tolga, chicken hawk, but just imagine if I was serious. Oh, Tolga, we don't want to imagine anybody. $238,000. Holy shit. Yeah, Wizard, that's what okay, Mr. Johnson, what the fuck? Yeah. I was saying all of these, but I was saying them while sitting in a fucking sitting in a salesman's office. Does it come with cocaine strippers with that price? No, but you damn well better have a stripper pole in the back of that thing. That 860 is got a big sleeper on it. I'm telling you right now, there better be a disco ball and a fucking stripper pole in that thing. Let me tell you, go truck yourself, rip off. You know what? It is. It is. I'm not spending $315,000. I'm not spending $305,000. Even if I go with the Volvo at $290, put $100 down, you're still financing $190. I wouldn't want to finance it over 6. I wouldn't even want to finance that over 5. I would probably want to finance it over 4. So now you're looking at a $3,000 plus payment. It's like, Jesus, age Christ, eh? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, no, chicken hawk, exactly. That's what I asked Dar. I got back into the car, right? Because Dar was with me, and I got back into the car. I got in the car, and I just literally got in the car, and it's like, and she's like, so? And I'm like I'm handing her the numbers, and she's just shaking her head, going, like we've been buying trucks for years, and never have both of us. Sometimes there's been the odd time where one of us, at one point or another, is looking at the other one going, come on. but never both of us looking at each other going, holy fuck balls. And we were both doing that. Holy face purple crying. Dude, it was insane. Sage, it was more than I wanted to agree to. And it was certainly, it wasn't something that I'm not willing to compromise and go, okay, well, it's not there. Now I do know that, like, let's just say, for example, you're a fleet, you're a larger company, and you're going in and you're buying them, say 15 at a time. Yeah, you're going to get a better price. But that's why those prices are geared like that. It's to keep the little guy like me out from underneath their feet. They don't want to sell one truck to me. They want to sell 20 trucks to Contrans or to, Schneider or to whatever. They don't want to sell me one truck. I'm like a little annoyance. I'm that little mosquito. And I'll be honest with you, I almost had the feeling today that I was taking up at the international dealer. I was taking up his valuable time. It's not like he was humoring me, but I just kind of had that feeling that's like, if I got up and left right now in mid-sentence, he wouldn't give a rat's ass, right? He really wouldn't give a rat's ass. So that's just the feeling I got. I was just kind of under that impression. So that's a little much. Get yourself a Tesla semi. You know what? Galima, I'm watching those. Well, here's the thing. First of all, I'm not about to invest in a Tesla. The technology's out there, and yeah, it's been tested, and yeah, they're running it. But I still don't have any faith in it yet. Okay. And by the time they've got all the bugs worked out for that Tesla, and it's not so much the Tesla itself that you have to worry about, it's the infrastructure. Where are you charging these things? Right? Because they're only going to have a 4, maybe a 500-mile radius, and then you're charging it. So unless you're doing short hops, 250 miles out and 250 miles back, and you're charging at the terminal every night, okay, so now you're having to rely on either Tesla chargers, or you're going to have to rely on truck stops, right? And we've all had this conversation 100 times, okay? And I'll use the Iowa 80, right? The Iowa 80 out in Wolcott, Iowa, as an example. It holds 900 trucks. Now, let's just say, for example, they put 100 charging stations in there, and we plugged in 100 Tesla trucks. You are going to crash the power grid in Wolcott, probably over in Des Moines. You're going to crash all of the power systems probably within 100 miles of Wolcott. The infrastructure still isn't there to charge these things. We can build them. Elon can run them off that assembly line at record rates if he wants to. Where are you charging them? Where are you charging them? And then on the other hand, you've got companies, and here, I'll give you an example, okay? ET, where I came out of. I know that Ronan he's got some electrics, right? And he's got them in. Now the existing yard that he's got right now in Vaughan is very difficult for him to charge an electric truck. Now they are building a secondary yard. They're building a new yard, a new terminal in Vaughan for the company. And I know that in the new yard, they've already taken into consideration that they're going to be running electric. So, but now you've got any company that's not in a position to move their terminal, and they've got their terminals where it is, and this is what they're stuck with. Now these companies are tearing their terminals apart because now they've got to run the extra power lines and all of that to charge these things. And it's not as simple as, okay, some guy comes in with a backhoe, he starts digging up, okay, we'll dig up 300 feet, we'll lay some lines down, okay, plug it into the green box out on the corner of the street there, and okay, we're good. That's not how it works. It is way, way, way more delicate than that, and there's way more to it than that. You don't just plug these things in and away you go. Here's I'll give you another example. on the street that I live on right now. Now, I do live rural, okay? I live out in the country, but I'm still on a power grid, okay? For the area that I live in, we're not allowed to have more than three electric cars on one street. So if I was to go buy an electric car, I'd have to go and ask everybody in my neighborhood, do you have an electric car? No. Okay. I'd have to double check and make sure I don't have nobody on my street has one. Otherwise, I'm not allowed to have one. I can have it. I'm just not allowed to plug it in. We're not allowed to have more than 3 electric cars on the street. And in the cities, I would imagine it's probably even worse. You get into Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Regina. Well, Regina's fucking fall off the map. There's nothing in Regina. But all of that, Winnipeg, well, that's only half of Winnipeg can fall off the map. But either way, what the point I'm getting at is the infrastructure is not there to support large volume Teslas running up and down our highways. Do they look good? Man, they're smoking hot. They look great. I like the look of them. I truly do. Would I like to drive one? I'd love to try driving one. Before I retire, like before I get out of this business, would I like to take one and do a trip in one, maybe a cross-country trip or whatever in one? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd love to drive one. I'd love to try it. Would I want to own one right now? Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. Great looking truck, expensive, but where are you charging it? Where are you charging it? And that's going to be your problem. Unfortunately, that is going to be your problem. You know what? That's $6,000 a month. Is that what it is? Okay, let me ask you. I'll ask the whole chat. Is there anybody in here right now? And let's just forget 6,000. Okay. Is there anybody in the chat right now? There's 62 people in here. Anybody that can handle or sustain a $5,500 to $6,000 a month truck payment? Is there anybody? And don't bullshit me. Do not fucking bullshit me. I can't. I'm number one right here. I'm telling you right now, I cannot long-term sustain a $6,000 a month truck payment. I have a $2,000 a month truck payment. And on occasion, I've been known to double up my truck payments in certain months at certain times to do certain things. But do I have a $6,000 truck payment? No, absolutely not. And I suspect there's nobody in here that can carry a $6,000 a month truck payment. Not a chance in hell. SDN2 are fundamental tire. I love them in the snow. Okay, yeah. All I know is they're coming out the gate with a new 6,000 for 8 years. Dude, Wizard, can you do that? I can't do that. Nope, not going to happen. Not here. No, I'm telling you guys, it's just not feasible. You can't do it. It's ridiculous, right? Am I right? It's ridiculous. Hold on, I don't know what's going on here, but my comments all just froze. So my StreamYard, I'm assuming you can still see me okay. I can read the comments off my phone, but for some reason they're not playing on here. But I'm saying, okay, so I don't make that. Okay, the real Mr. Johnson says, fuck no. Don't beat around. 5,500 to $6,000. Guard Dog says nope. Fuck nope. Grand Wizard says nope. Fuck electric vehicles. The world was built on gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel, and of course, money, alcohol, hot women. But that goes without saying. Yeah, okay, I got you on that one. Our politicians are literally trying to destroy the world. Yes. Nope, not going to stepped in at trucking. Nope, not going to happen here. Donnie Luke, even if I could, I wouldn't. Exactly, Donnie Luke. That is exact. You don't know how true that really, really is. Even if I could afford a $6,000 a month truck payment, would I pay it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not a chance in hell. If I became a lot lizard, maybe I could. Well, wizard, you could become a lot lizard. Give it a try. Take a swing at it. Truck during the day, lot lizard by night. Come on with it. $6,000 a month isn't bad if you don't have to buy. Yeah, well, if you don't have to buy fuel, and you don't have to eat, and you don't have to do a lot of things, Bill. $6,000 is a lot of money. I just don't have that. I just cannot fathom one single bit of that. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. So, there you go. So there you go. That's what I've got on trucking. Now, when I do the Cascadia tomorrow, I'm not going to go live tomorrow, but when I do the Cascadia tomorrow, I'll let you know how that turns out. And what happened? Wizard, what'd you do? What'd you do? I didn't touch anything, right? I didn't touch a goddamn thing. All I did is clicked on. I tried to click on Widget's comment, and the screen went blank. So I think it was either Wizard or not unless you're working, you pay that much. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. You can come up with 200 different scenarios, whatever you want. You're not affording that. It's not affordable. It's affordable. Like if you're doing, like, for example, you're doubling up a payment here and there, like I've done, then it's affordable because it's budgeted. You know it's coming. You're going to do it. But to do that and sustain that month after month, year after year, not a chance in hell. No way. The tech wizard messed things up. Yeah. Actually, the tech wizard went down to her girlfriend's place. They're sitting down by the fire, getting hammered, drinking bottles. She went walking down the end of the street with a bottle of wine. So yeah, we'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we see her again. Absolutely. $600 a month isn't bad if you don't buy fuel. Yeah, okay, Bill. I'm sexy as fuck in a wig and a dress. You pay me. Nope. Sorry, bro. I don't give a shit if you can suck a golf ball through 30 feet of garden hose and hum the national anthem at the same time. It's not happening, bro. It's just not going to happen. Absolutely not. Yeah, I was looking at the camera. No, I wasn't looking at the camera. Someone plugged in the fourth. There, that's what it was. Stepped in it. You're right. Somebody plugged in the fourth car. Lost you. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Finn, that's a good question. Do anybody know what it cost to charge one of these things? I don't. I could, if I wanted to, I could probably, because I know that, like I said, I know that Ronan down at ET's got a couple of them. Now he's got day cabs, right? I could probably phone down and find out what it's maybe costing, because I'm sure Ronan's a numbers freak, right? He's a total numbers geek. He would definitely know his kilowatt per mile or cent per kilowatt per mile. I wouldn't even know how to fathom. Like, how do you figure that? You're not doing miles per gallon. You're doing what? Watts per mile, kilowatt per yard. Yeah. I don't know, but he probably would know. So you know what? I could probably phone down to find out. And I think I might actually do that. It's more than I can afford. Chicken Hawk paid $190,000, and I am anticipating $120,000 in 36 months when I get rid of it. 70 grand over 36 months is 1944 a month. So you round that up to 2 grand, Chicken Hawk, 1944. It's all right. Grand Wizard, you could be on the Titties and Beer channel. Hey. No, we want to keep the channel. We want to keep the channel on. We're going to put the wizard. We're going to put the wizard in the Titties and Beer channel. No. Besides, I'm telling you right now, John, if you did that, it would be the Titties, Beer, and Weenie channel. There's no way Wizard would be dropping his drawers, or he'd be lifting his skirt, one or the other. I'd drink all the beer and fuck all the titties. I'd be canceled in seconds. Who's to say that they'd let you, dude? Hey, who's to say that they'd let you? I think you'd have to be careful, man. You'd have to be careful. Oh, Jesus, that's hilarious. Oh, hold on a second here. Yeah, Titties and Beer. Oh, hold on. I'm going to put the link out there if anybody wants to just come in and argue with me for a bit. That's just if anybody wants to argue. But argue nicely. I can edit a video. No, you can't. I've seen you. You can't edit shit. Someone plugged in the fourth just a semi no one has the specs of the battery, so knowledge of what you're right. I think that it's going to be too hard to figure it out until they've been running them around. Is there any money in pulling those grain wagons? I see tons out there in Quebec. J-Mac, you know what? I don't know. Be honest with you, man. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue if there's money in it. I don't have a clue. I know that a lot of the equipment is not cheap, and you got to realize, you got to know it's seasonal, right? You're not doing that all year long, 24 hours. You know, you're not running it all. You're not running it all season long. You shut down in the winter. Now a new KW 680 is 212, but trade values won't go up over 120. So I'm looking at 2,500 a month cost of ownership on the next new truck. So your payment is going to your okay. So yeah, you're going to go from what you say, 1999 to 2555. That's crazy. That is crazy. Sorry, I'm just looking at. I'm trying to do mental math here and think, like, why would I set myself up for that? Because you think about 2555 payment, right? 2555. Hold on, John. I see you there. I'll get you in just one sec. Times 1.25. That's a $3,193. So you might as well round that up to $3,200 Canadian a month, Chicken Hawk. $3,200 a month. Okay, we are experiencing tech. John, try that again. I'm having some kind of difficulty here because my chats are not coming up. My comments are not coming up on my screen. Dar.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, guys.
What's wrong, honey?
This here is for, like, I'm not.
Go out. Kick yourself out.
I did. Okay.
Okay, honey. Love you. Bye.
Guys, hold on one second. Just be patient with me for a second. I want to try something here because I can't keep looking down at my phone to see your comments, and my comments aren't coming up on here.
It's not, can you just close yourself off?
Hold on one sec, guys.
Here.
Okay, guys, hold on 1 second here. You can't
Yeah,
see
I
it
know.
here.
Just I'm looking to see the connection. It's on the 5G. Where's the other one? Try.
No.
Well, hold on. It's got to click on it first.
Yeah, Mile.
Is it moving?
No.
Maybe just go out and then tell them to come back into the new one. I don't know. Let me see if it's working on my iPad. If it is, you can use that.
It is, eh?
Yeah, it's like not showing.
Flashing subliminal messages. I don't think so. I see AB. Okay, so those are there. So the last comment that I can see, like I'm looking on my phone here. So I'm watching you guys in your chats. You guys are chatting, right? Thank you, Mr. B. So the last comment is from Mr. B saying, welcome back. But the last comment on my screen up here is from Mr. B saying, I see AB. And that's 4 comments up. Is it working now? Chat, chat, chat. No. See, there, you guys are all, but it's still not coming up on my screen. And I don't know why. I also don't have a counter and I don't have, there's a whole bunch of shit wrong here. This is, you know what? This is Trudeau. I'm telling you right now. This is the Prime Minister. Now you just vanished off my screen. Try restarting the live. Well, John, we're going to in a second. I'm just gonna basically shut this down and go live again. And hopefully most of you guys will just be patient and just come back in. Because I was going to drop the link and I really was looking forward to arguing with some of you guys. I'm hoping I want Guard Dog and Chicken Hawk to come in and we can get a good steamy hot argument conversation about money, trucks, hookers, and shit like that. You know, WCF Invader, I'd love for him to come in because I love what he's doing as well. Yeah, it's still not happening here. Okay, guys, I hate to do this, but I'm just going to throw this. I'm just going to end this and I'm just going to start another one. All right. And as soon as I do, I'll just come in. We'll start it up. You guys can all come back in. I'll just drop the link and then we can just go from there. So I don't know. I don't know what this, if I had a solution to the technical problem, obviously we'd be all right, but I don't. So I'm going to end this and I'll come back in a few minutes. Give me a minute. See you in a minute.